Hey Indos, here I am. It's been a while, but I'm back in town. Town as in Los Angeles, and I'm here at my office at the Deco. And my good friend Danny came here to visit me. Danny lives in Arnhem in the Netherlands. And Danny and I met on Rolf's Indomie podcast on the Bahasa Indonesia course, right? And Rolf told me, hey Mike, Danny's gonna visit you and his stepmom, so you must meet each other. So let's meet Danny and let's hear what he has to say about being Indo. Yeah. Hey Danny, so welcome here in the Deco, here in SoCal, and tell us a little bit more about yourself. You live in the Netherlands. Tell me something about your parents. Where were they born? When did they move to the Netherlands, etc., etc.?
Well, I'm born in the Netherlands, in Oosterbeek. That's near Arnhem. And that was a year after that my parents came from Indonesia. My mom is from Sumeneb, Madura. And my father is born in East Java in Malang. Nice. And I came to LA because my mom died in 1995. And in 1996-97, he went to LA to visit an old friend. And then he met his new girlfriend, and we call him her chickie, but okay, that's just fun, but that's Anna. And I visited, my dad died about 1.5 years ago, and he made it until 101. So when you eat a lot of cabai rawit and eat tahu goreng and tempe goreng, you get old, you know, in good health.
So you're born in Oosterbeek, close to Arnhem, right?
Yes.
And how many brothers, how many sisters do you have?
I got one brother. He's 10 years younger than me, and I'm the oldest one.
So basically...
But I'm 28, I think so. Then it stops growing up here, so but I'm a bit older.
Yeah. So how was it? So you came then basically in the early 60s to the Netherlands?
Something like that.
Yeah.
No, but I'm born in Holland.
Your parents came in the early 60s, right? Yeah. So how was it growing up as an Indo in the Netherlands?
Well, my pa was a school teacher, and we were living in Arnhem and then to Doetinchem. And I think I was the only black guy up there of black family in Doetinchem, because that's in Holland, Achterhoek called, you know. And they call me the black guy, the brown guy, the Trassie or the Javaan. But it doesn't bother me. I think when they said it to me, I smiled and said, you got good eyes. Yeah.
Did you also do mandatory military service?
No, I didn't have to. I want to, but I didn't have to.
What about your younger brother?
Also not. No.
Okay. So then, so your mom passed away in the 90s, right?
Yes.
And then your dad passed away 1.5 years ago. While growing up in the Netherlands, did you go already back to Indonesia with your parents? Or always?
I went for the first time in 1996 with my dad and my brother to Indonesia. And my dad showed us where they lived and they born.
So that was right after your mom passed away then?
Yeah, 1 year later, yeah. And after that, in 1997, I came back also up there. And the last 3-4 years, I came twice a year, something like that, I went up there.
Yeah.
Because I like it.
Yeah. What about your kids? Do you have kids?
I got kids, got 5 kids.
Mom Indo, mom Belanda?
No, Belanda, dari Belanda.
Okay, and how do your kids experience the Indoness? Do they feel more Dutch or more Indo, or how did you raise them?
Well, I think typical Dutch, but with an Indonesian, because the food.
Yeah.
And when some people come at dinner time, we share the food. Yeah. And we don't say, come back within 1 hour later, but...
Yeah. So your kids, Indo boy girlfriends, Dutch boy girlfriends, how is that going on?
Well, that goes pretty good. My daughter Charlotte, 25, she lived together with Pikey, and his parents come from the Molukken, from Ambon.
Yeah.
And the older one got no Dutch
girlfriend. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Have they been to Indonesia already?
Victor, my youngest son, went, and Charlotte went, and the rest Not yet.
Not yet.
I still ask every week, shall we go? Shall we go? No, 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 no.
But the two other ones, they love it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love it.
Perfect, perfect. Now, what's your connection with, you already said, but the connection with Los Angeles or with Southern California? It's because back then, after your mom passed away, your dad and you were visiting friends over here?
No, I visited my dad because he was living down here for almost 25 years with Anna.
So your dad left after your mom passed away?
Yeah, 2 years later.
He just visited his friends and then he stayed?
Was 76. Then he moved. So that was pretty amazing. So twice a year he came back, when his visa expired or something like that. But,
Got it. And that's how you started to visit?
I started to visit LA, yeah. In the old days I did it twice a year.
Yeah. And now, since he's gone, you still come here to visit Anna, of course.
Yeah, because we got FaceTime, and we do that 3-4 times a week, when it's 6 in the evening in Europe, and then it's 9 in the morning up here.
Yeah.
And then I'm cooking, and then she complained, no, you have to do that this way, do that way. But I learned a lot about this. She's my second mom.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
So Danny, so I assume you're retired already right now in the Netherlands, but do you have any other activities what you're involved in?
Well, I'm still working. I'm still working.
I thought you were retired.
No. That's
My
for
bad.
old people.
My bad. So there is life after retiring.
Yes, there's always life after retirement.
There you go.
But I'm also a chairman of the Sawah Belanda.
Sawah
Dutch
Belanda.
rice field.
Okay.
It's a monument. August 15 every year, put some flowers and to remember the people who fell in the war, Second World War, in Indonesia.
So could be Dutch, Indos,
everybody
who died during this Japanese occupation from 44
yes,
to 45.
but
Yeah.
I think, there's so much trouble in the world right now. Let everybody be welcome and remember each other and respect each other.
So it's
that's what we do. The August 15 in Arnhem at the Sawah Belanda.
Sawah Belanda.
Sawah Belanda.
There
Be
you go.
there.
August 15, 1945. Very important date in our Hindu
And
history.
this year is 80 years ago.
There you go. 80 years ago that Japan surrendered.
Yes.
15 August, and then 2 days later, 17 August 1945, when Indonesia became independent from the Netherlands.
Okay, so now you heard it. So Danny came here to visit his stepmom, Anna. I say Tante Anna, and let's meet her because I'm really, really curious what she has to say about being Indo here in SoCal. Let's go, Danny.
Okay.
Dat gele boekje van de Indo.
Dat gele boekje.
Dat meninggal.
De magazine,
Ja,
de Indo.
Ja, de Indo.
The Indo magazine stopped because Oom René Kreuzberg, he passed away.
Ik heb een vriendin,
Hoe heet die vriendin?
Winnie.
Achternaam?
Winnie. Ik vergeet al haar naam. Een Indisch meisje. Toen kwam daar, zag ze.
Winnie, een Indisch meisje van voor de oorlog.
Voor de oorlog, ja.
Leuk.
Voor de oorlog.
I always say voor de oorlog.
Voor de oorlog.
That's a typical Indo,
Indo.
expression, you know.
Yeah.
Voor de oorlog.
If you're born before the Japanese occupation, we say een klein Indisch jongen van voor de
Ini
oorlog.
ngobrol keong.
Ngobrol keong.
Orang Indonesia bilang ngobrol keong.
Explain the people what keong is.
Daar ada isinya.
There you go.
Again.
Daar ada isinya.
Oh,
Apa?
tell the
Apa?
viewers what is ngobrol keong.
Ngobrol keong. Ngobrol keong itu artinya tidak ada isinya ngobrol.
So that means we're talking, but there is no nothing in it. We're talking about whatever, you know.
Whatever.
Okay.
Omong kosong,
Omong
maybe.
kosong,
Yeah, there you
salah
go.
dia podo wae.
Yeah, and for the Indonesians who met me in Semarang last October, you were asking about pechop, right? Okay, this is a beautiful example. Als ik met haar praat, wat zegt u dan tegen mij? Als wij praten met elkaar. Als wij praten met elkaar, we would talk the old-fashioned
The old fashioned
Dutch
Dutch
mixed with Bahasa
met
Jawa.
Sabah, Malaysia, omong kosong.
For example, ik ga naar de winkel. We would say in Bahasa Pechop, ik ga naar de winkel.
Ik ga naar de winkel.
There you go.
Ik ga naar de pasar.
Ik ga naar de pasar. I want to take a dump. Ik wil poepen.
Ik wil poepen.
Poepen.
Ik wil pissen.
Ik
En
wil-
poepen.
en plassen.
Cebok. Moet met cebok botol.
Chebok. Chebok is to wash
Chebok,
your behind
chebok
with the
botol.
bottle.
Yeah.
If you go to the restroom over here, there's a little vase, okay? Don't drink of that.
No, I was
No.
thirsty.
Sekarang nggak usah cebok sama botol, ada bidet.
Ja, semprot.
Semprot.
Nou, gebruikt u koud of warm water?
100%.
Ja, koud water natuurlijk.
See, Chebok, you have to do with cold water, not warm.
Het kan de
Cold.
bacteriën.
See, cold
Ja,
water.
maar het is
Put the hose on your ass.
Aduh.
Tante,
Tante, apa kabar?
how did you raise your kids? In English, Dutch?
Campuran. Campur-campur.
So-
Indonesian and Dutch.
So they were all born here in
They were born in Indonesia,
all three of
Semarang.
them. All three of them.
Alle drie geboren in Semarang.
How old were they when they moved out of Indonesia? So you were 25, but
They was 4, 6 and 7.
so they still understand a few Indonesian words.
Very little bit.
Dutch?
Dutch, yeah, they do.
So if your daughter son would be sitting here and we're speaking Dutch, you
Yeah, she
definitely understand. Yeah.
She will understand, but she cannot speak, but she understand.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about? Okay, so you're now living by yourself in Laverne. Is one of your kids living with you or by yourself?
By myself.
No,
No.
pets, nothing.
No, with two birds.
Birds?
With two birds.
What kind of birds?
A yellow nape and an African grey.
They get old.
They get old. One is 29 years old and one is 10 years old.
They talk already or not yet?
What is it?
They talk already? Can they talk?
Yeah. Captain sing about 10 songs. God bless America, Kumbaya, oh McDonald, happy birthday. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my Lord. Everything. He sang about 15 songs. And then in the night, around 5 o'clock, when the sun go down, then the captain say, lekker slapen, lekker slapen. That means I have to cover him with the
So
with the blanket.
that was my next question. Do you cover him with a theedoek or with a blanket? So
With a blanket.
Yeah.
With a blanket. And then at 5 o'clock, he said, lekker slapen. So I have to cover the bird. And I said, bye-bye, mama, lekker slapen. And then the other one speak English. Good night.
and also you're covering him also.
Also, both of them in one kid. Good night. One said good night and one said lekker slapen. Lekker slapen.
Like your mother, she was pure Indonesian,
Indonesian.
but was partnered with
With a Dutchman.
a Dutchman.
Yeah, she's just a maid.
But she never gained the status of a wife.
No, never.
Yeah.
When I was born, it also said,
Did you read that story?
it always, on my birth certificate, it said,
Pramudia
from born from Wilhelmus Borking.
Yeah.
Mother, Indonesian, Nasripa, but not married. So if my mother
That's very
wants
typical.
wants to leave my father, it's all right, my father,
Yeah.
you get on,
Yeah.
but I keep my kids.
Also, legally, they were unable to marry native Indonesians.
No, because there was discrimination.
Yes. Big
And the
time.
whole family in Holland said,
Yeah.
don't marry.
Yeah.
You can marry. If you're a white man, you marry, then
Yeah.
you cannot get a
The
job.
Dutch legal system did
Gotta
not
stay right
recognize
on that.
South Spanish.
So your first husband, who was your first husband?
My first husband was Jewish.
Jewish, like
Jewish Dutch?
Hey.
Oh, no,
No.
yours was first husband.
Saya punya suami pertama orang Yahudi, lahir di Singapura,
Oh.
lahir Singapura.
Ketemunya di
Tapi,
mana? Ketemunya di mana?
ketemunya di Indonesia.
tahun berapa itu?
Saya umur 18 tahun, saya punya suami sudah 40 tahun. Aku masih perawan.
Dia lah 18.
And my husband was looking for a woman as a virgin. Di Surabaya, semua headquarters Jewish people. Surabaya used to be the headquarters for the Jewish people.
There was a synagogue.
Yeah, in Surabaya.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
There was,
Surabaya?
there was
in
synagogue.
Surabaya, but that's we're talking about for the war.
Yeah.
And
Before the war?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Surabaya was the capital from the Jewish people in Surabaya.
What were they doing?
Tukar dagang.
Yeah.
Tukar dagang.
Oh yeah,
Saya
of
punya
course.
suami lahir di Singapura.
Yeah, yeah.
Terus pindah ke Indonesia di Surabaya. Di Surabaya kerja, terus mau cari perempuan Yahudi tapi mesti perawan, nggak ada. Semua sudah bolong. Al-Madhat, my man believe she is looking for a man, for a woman that is a virgin, because he wants to have a child, and the first one has to be a boy.
Oh my God, there's so many
If
rules.
my first baby was a girl, she told my mother, I give you back, I give your daughter back, but I want a child, a boy. So we get married. My father was angry. He came to the house, and my husband was a little bit darker than me. He said, "Godverdomme, get the hell out of here, damn dog! You black man, I don't need no black people coming here in my house. My daughter is not going to marry to somebody like that. Get the hell out." And I said to my father, "Ma, Pa, but you have a wife. She's an Indonesian. She's my mate. She's not my wife. Do you know that?" He said that. Yeah. He told,
Oh my God.
She's not my wife. She's a mate.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Babu. Huh?
Babu. And have kids. So anyway, my father, okay, so my father said, "No, get the hell out. That girl is only 18 years old and you're already 40 years old. How many women do you have in the kampong?" My father wants to know if he have children in the kampong because he was in India. I said, "No, I never have children. Have you been married before?" "No, I have never been married." "Okay, I want you to write down where you work, reference, and how much money you make, and how many years, like an application to get a job. So I want to know everything. I don't give my daughter just to anybody like that. I want to know she's in good hands." Okay. So after a few days, my father was strong. Every Wednesday he's strong. He go to the restaurant, and then my mother said, "Noni, ambil papa di restoran." "Kenapa, Ma?" "Papa mabuk, mesti pulang." I said, "God, I don't know how to do this." So I went to my husband worked for a hotel, big hotel in Semarang. I said, "Andy, can you help me?" I said, "What happened?" "My father is strong. He has to go home and he has a car." "Oh no, I don't dare to take him home." "No, yes, please help me." So my father was strong and he looked at that guy and said, "I remember you, that black man. Damn it, that bruintje. Okay." I said, "I want to take you home." I said, "Okay, we gotta go." And then he looked at him and said, "Okay, tomorrow you can come to my house and we're gonna talk about this." "All right," I said, "it's good." So he came over, get a nice suit on with a cigar, applied to get
But who took your virginity?
my husband.
I know.
Yeah, my
The Jewish
husband.
husband.
I was a virgin. Yeah.
Go there
So,
straight.
And then, so I got married. My father said, "You know what? This marriage doesn't last a long time. Listen, you are a nice young lady, and that man is way too old for you. It's good for a few years right now, but when you get 25, 30 years old, you'll be a nice-looking young woman, and that man gonna be old. You're gonna be sorry." But Mama said, "Get married. Unless the man has money, Indonesia, dapat uang, dapat rumah, dibeli sama dapat rumah, dapat uang." So my mother said, "Get married."
Yeah.
So we get married.
Wow.
And we got a brand new house, beautiful house. He bought it
And you were in Malang.
in Semarang.
In Semarang.
And then I was so happy. My sister bought a nice white dress, go in the car. I thought it was just a party. After that, I thought, "Oh, sekarang Noni mau pulang, Ma." "Nggak boleh, Pak. Mesti tinggal di sana sama itu. Sama dia." "Loh, aku mau pulang, nih. So, Handyman with MS Slappert. Aku nggak mau tidur sama itu. Ma, nggak mau." Nangis. "Noni mau pulang, Ma."
So you didn't realize that you
No.
were actually getting married?
No, dia nggak ngerti bodoh. Bodoh. Buat erg streng toh, orang
Oh.
dia streng. Waduh, erg streng my mother. Pergi warung nggak boleh, mesti Pak Babu mesti ikut. Waduh, jaga terus sih. She watch me. So, saya Noni mau pulang sekarang, Ma, nggak boleh. Aduh, gimana ini? En dan die man zegt, sudah blijf jij maar hier, de moeder blijft hier voor 3 weken. Ja, aku nggak tidur sama dia. Op den duur, ya, hij zei, ik moet slapen met hem. Aduh, aku nangis. Sakitnya bukan main. Aduh.
Dus uw moeder was Indo,
Javaan.
Javaanse,
Javaan.
echt Javaanse.
Javaan.
En uw papa?
Belanda Toto.
Boele,
Boele Toto.
geboren in Toto.
En Nederland Toto. En rambutnya banyak, mijn husband heeft a lot of hair. Aduh, aku gatel. He sweat en he, aduh, nog niet buat-buat. Aduh, nangis aku mau pulang, nggak mau takut. Ja, nooit. En die oude tijd bestaat toch niet seks. Daar, dat boleh. especially my mother, you fun, strength. Pergi warung nggak boleh, mesti anak, babunya mesti ikut, mesti perawan boy.
Loh, kok seks met baboe moet ikut?
No, babu moet mee. Als
Oh.
overal waar ik naartoe ga, de babu moet mee.
Van die papa. Ja.
Noni, nggak usah sekolah. Karena, Noni mesti sekolah, ma. Ik krijg rapportkaart tuh. Absen, nggak sekolah pagi-pagi. Sakit perut, ma. Achter de deur verstoppen. Papa is nog thuis. Straks als papa weg is, dan kan je spelen thuis. Waarom? Mag niet naar school, waarom? Nanti bisa tulis sama orang laki ketemu di sana. Tulis je. Je gaat een brief schrijven, je ontmoet een man daar en daar. Mag niet. Mijn moeder zei, hoeft niet naar school. Aduh, nggak boleh sekolah. Ik krijg rapportnya zo lelijk. Aduh. En mijn zus zei, ma, ini adik nggak tahu sekolah. Di rumah terus, bolos.
Ini sekolah di
Bolos.
mana? Semarang.
Semarang. Bolos, nggak tahu sekolah. Pa, kijk die kleine meid, die gaat nooit naar school. Oké, mijn vader zei dat sore. En op een dag papa pulang, hij zei, je gaat met mij mee vandaag. Bagaimana, pa? We gaan naar de poppenkast show. Oh,
Wayang.
Wayang.
Ja.
Nee, poppenkast
Oh,
is al.
echt met de poppen, oké.
Poppenkast, oké.
Of met de poppenkast?
Poppenkast. Seperti kayak
Karena kan,
wayang.
ja,
Seperti
geen-
wayang tapi Belanda.
Oh,
Puppet show, ja.
So, oké, papa zegt, oké, pergi klooster di rumah Catholic school.
Oh, je school was een katholieke school?
Katholieke school.
In Semarang?
Semarang. Terus
Oké.
aku ditinggal
So
situ.
your papa wanted you to go to school.
Ya?
Your papa wanted you to go to school.
Ya, mesti sekolah.
But siapa yang nggak ngasih
Mama,
sekolah?
Mama buta huruf.
Oh, tapi
Je
nggak
van Catholic lezen.
nggak kasih sekolah.
En zo, ik ook. Mijn moeder zegt, lebih baik we masak,
Oh,
kleren
so
maken voor je man.
traditional.
So the Japanese had to be the woman at home, so
The
cooking,
cooking,
everything.
Oh my
and the only,
God.
so you know this way you take good care of your husband.
That's a
You
Dutch, hè?
cook,
Back then.
Kleren
Cool, ja.
maken, maar dat is goed. Eigenlijk is dat goed. Maar dat boleh nggak boleh
Nggak boleh belajar,
lezen.
nggak boleh baca.
Ja.
So papa bawa di sana. Anak papa gaat pulang. Papa, waarom ga je naar huis? Blijf je maar hier, morgen kom ik je halen.
Apa tuh artinya? Translate.
Nou, so papi dia bilang,
Papi bilang, sekarang aku mau pulang, gue tinggal di sini. Lihat poppenkast. Oke, Pak.
Oke.
Loh, sudah malam, kok nggak pulang-pulang aku. Terus kepalanya rumah itu, no, you stay here, no, you don't go home anymore. Oh, aku dimasukkan rumah ini, internat. Jadi aku nggak
boarding school, ja.
nggak boleh pulang lagi.
Oh.
Pasti di situ aku bisa I can read and write. I have to go to school
Ini
there.
setelah kawin tapi.
Hah?
Setelah kawin.
No, sebelum kawin
Ja.
masih anak.
Sebelum
Oh,
perang ini,
sebelum
hè?
Sebelum kawin
Kawin.
masih anak.
Dus voor de Japanse tijd, hè? Ja.
Japanse tijd.
Voor,
Japanse tijd. Ja.
Tijdens al.
Tijdens Japanse
Was
tijd.
during the Japanese occupation.
Jadi
Ja,
aku
ja.
mesti ditinggal situ. Mesti sekolah. Nggak boleh pulang.
Ya, ya,
Only
boarding
once a
school.
month I can go home.
Yeah.
And my mother cannot pick me up, only my sister. Because my father was scared
Yeah,
that she's
yeah,
gonna kidnap me.
How was your life during the Japanese occupation in Indonesia?
Fascinating story.
Were you outside the camps or inside?
Oh, I never been in the camp.
Never.
They took my father early in the morning. I was about 4 or 5 years old. There come a big truck, and then they have those cages, you know, like they carry those pigs, you know. You know.
Yang babi utang.
They put my father in there, and they throw him in the truck. Papa, oh, papa, bagaimana diambil sama Jepang? Weg, nggak tahu di mana.
Al de Blandas.
Alle
Ja.
Belanda.
Ja.
Alle Belanda, blond eyes, blond hair.
So the
blue
Japs
eyes,
took them.
Alles weg. Totok diambil. Terus lama-lama nggak tahu papa di mana, di internet. Sekarang my sister was beautiful.
Bule.
Oh, my sister Indo.
Ja, tapi
oh,
bule.
Oh, nee.
Kulit.
Kulit lichter dan ik.
Was she older?
Macan.
Was she older?
Older.
Older than you.
Older.
So there were only two of you.
Ya, my sister kira-kira umurnya 16 tahun diambil sama Jepang. Alle orang anak-anak yang umur 15 naik ke atas, masih perawan, semua diambil sama Jepang. Karena kenapa? Orang Jepang, soldiers, tidak boleh tidur sama prostitut. Karena nanti dia sakit. Jadi anak-anak Belanda, anak-anak Belanda diambil. My mother nangis diambil. I said, if you don't give your daughter, then I kill the other one too.
So now for the English viewers, so the Japanese soldiers they were looking for Dutch and Indo women
That's Indonesian.
who were
And the
teenagers and were still virgins, right?
Still virgin.
Because if they would take comfort women or prostitutes, then they could get diseases.
And
with
that's why they took those young girls. So my sister was gone for 3 years, my father was gone for 3 years. Oh, ma, barangkali nanti papa datang, I'll get airplane pass. Saya wah papa datang. And then di Indonesia mesti punya bambu panjang ya, makan mesh ya, bambu runcing. And then kalau ada orang putih, white,
tusuk.
you have to kill them. And I was only 5-6 years old. Diajarin Amerika disetrika, Inggris dilinggis. Anak kecil-kecil.
Yeah.
Aku cuma that's all you can just Amerika disetrika.
The small little
The American you have to iron. The Englishman you have to
tusuk. Yeah.
tusuk. And every house has a bambu runcing. So we waiting for a white man.
Oh my
Kill.
God.
We waiting for white. And I was only 5-6 years old.
And this is what the Japanese taught the little kids, right?
Yeah, the Indonesians.
Yeah.
The Indonesian.
Indoctrination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Amerika disetrika, Inggris dilinggis. That's all we know. And then I went to Japanese. And then I was 5-6 years old. I have to the Japanese school. You must go to school, Japanese school.
You must bowl.
Yeah. And then you get a flag here, and you better get out the house. You better have the Japanese flag. Go to school.
And
So what?
what language was it? Was the
Japanese.
Oh my
Pagi. Stand straight like this.
Hari, look.
Japanese flag. Kimigayo. Ya. Nanti kalau pun tidak gini, dipukul. Mesti taiso. Every morning taiso. I know how to write and read. Umano o yakowa nakayoshi ko yoshi. 5 years old.
What was your luck that you were not put in the camps? Your age or?
Age 5 tahun nggak mau.
And because you,
story needs to be written down.
yeah,
5 tahun nggak
because
mau.
your mom was Japanese,
My mother was Javanese.
that was also an advantage for you that you were not captured in the
know.
camp.
Because my mother is Javanese, so it's easier. I go with my mother. With my sister, beautiful girl,
You have to get a ghostwriter to write this story for you.
nangis. My sister 3 tahun nggak pulang. Nah, papa datang pulang kurus sekali.
That's good,
Alma met kutu ya.
Yeah.
Alma met Larsen. Kurus. Ada keong di depan. Oh siapa. Itu makan keong. Mut eten. Bisa dimakan keong.
Keong.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers Keong. What is Keong?
Keong is a slug. Yeah. And then every day.
Snail.
Escargot.
Snail. Yeah.
Escargot.
Yeah, but this is escargot van de kampong.
After I go to school, there's a Japanese kaserne, military kaserne. I go there. I ask for food. They say. So I get eggs. Maar ik moet pitchen the Japanese. But the Japanese men will never molest a child. Never. They don't do that. They never do that. They take that.
There's something else. Don't forget, there are also Korean fighting in the Japanese emperors,
the Korean
and they were the jahat. They were very
They were the mean ones.
yeah. So those were the ones. So
Later
because they all had matasipit, so
Yeah.
they were taken as Japanese.
Yeah.
But like she
But
said,
the Korean was very mean.
the respectful ones were the Japanese, but the most
And then
hateful
at
ones Koreans.
Semarang, when you go to school, dead people.
I never knew that.
Dead people on the street everywhere. Dead people. And if you steal a Japanese cut, you steal it.
Your hands cut off. Yeah.
Your fingers gone. Dipotong, cepat. Yeah. Yeah, brutal.
So when we talk about comfort women, the prostitutes, the Dutch women, the Indo women,
Yeah.
these were to comfort Not
For the
the
then-
Koreans,
and
Korean
then-
in the Japanese
And then
army.
we don't know where my sister is. So we were looking, and later on, when the war is over, Hiroshima, they bombed the Hiroshima, my sister came home. Wah, perutnya besar. My
Hamil.
Hamil.
by the Japanese.
By the Japanese, the house. Saya punya papa teriak, loh, siapa? Di mana ini? Ada anak nangis di rumah. Nyaw, nyaw, nyaw. Oh, Yohana punya anak. Anak dari mana? My father. Jepang. Wah, what drama. Papa punya pisau, lempang besar. Mau dibunuh dan saya masuk Jepang 3 tahun tidak dapat makan. And ini anak saya make pleasure with the Japanese. No, my mother said, they took her away from home. I don't believe it. So they want to kill my little niece. So my mother said, keep it. So we have to rent her a room somewhere else, you know. And every morning I bring some food for my sister. Noni ini pergi sana kasih makan baby. Saya punya papa pulang rumah pagi-pagi. Siapa? My murid namanya Nasir. Siapa? Itu anak. Gimana anak? Oh, pergi Yohana. Mau apa? Kasih makan baby. Ya, kok berdua. Waduh, aku di strap lagi. Papa bilang, oh we go out ya. Dimasukkan rumah lagi aku. 5 tahun masuk situ. Karena
boarding school
di
lagi.
boarding school masuk 5 tahun lagi. Karena aku kasih makan itu baby Jepang. Ya, kasihan. Itu anaknya masih hidup loh, Arendin.
Masih.
70 years old.
Di mana?
Gimana?
Sutemer, Jepang. Rupanya persis Jepang, pendek. Aduh.
So the son of your sister, your cousin, your nephew.
Nephew.
My sister have a child.
Yeah.
Your nephew.
No, niece.
Onis. What's the
Oh,
name?
niece.
Perempuan,
What's the name?
Arendin.
And she's still alive.
Yeah.
And she lives in Sutermeer.
And then itu Jepangnya dari Bali datang lihat my sister. Wah, they was looking for me. My sister give the address. Datang pakai kelewang besar Jepang. Oh, Ma, ada Jepang datang. Mana Yohana? Oh, saya punya sister. Di mana Yohana? Di rumah sakit punya anak. Oke, duduk di becak. Pakai kelewang. Lihat, gue punya anak perempuan. Oh no, I don't want it. Because Hiroshima is all finished. I want a boy. If a boy, I will take it. But it's a girl, you sleep. That's the end of the world.
That's the end.
That's it.
So your sister went with her child to Holland after the war.
Yeah, after the war.
And what about you?
Oh,
After
no,
the war.
I'm in Indonesia.
So you stayed
I stayed.
until when?
Until I married my husband.
So you were in a boarding school until you
Yeah.
met your
Yeah.
husband
Yeah.
and got married.
Keluar and then I go to work, you know, I met my husband. I met my husband, I was a secretary.
What is the
Kerja.
age difference between you and Johanna?
10 tahun
Okay.
10 tahun.
She being older.
Older. And waktu aku kerja, ketemu my Jewish husband, I was a typist. So I applied for a job and the boss said, you get a job with me. But my father said, my daughter can work at your place, but you have to pick her up and bring her home. Every day, pick her up and bring her home. But one day, my boss cannot take me home because she went out of town. So I was waiting for a pickup. And you know who was that? A Jewish guy. He has an office close to mine. He said, can I take you home, young lady?
Oh, that's
Where
how
do
you
live?
met.
Where do you live? Oh, I live there. But I don't dare to tell my husband that I live on this street. I go 4th Street. Because if I get caught by my mother, a man bring me home. Dipukul gue.
How was the punishment back in the days by your mom or dad?
Oh, bij punishment, je hebt een rotan met een bottle met water. En met vinegar is in there.
Oh my God.
And the rotan has to be slit a little bit. The rotan has to be slit a little bit.
So the vinegar.
And
Yeah.
then dip the rotan in there. And if you notice apa, pantatnya cekrem. Waduh, sakit loh.
So when the sharp edges would make a cut in your body, and then the vinegar would.
Ya, pedes.
Yeah.
And then,
It stings.
and then papa,
Burn.
Sakit dong.
Papa,
Perih. Yeah.
papa pulang rumah aku kasih tahu, papa, look here papa. Wah, godverdomme kurang ajar. Siapa? Apa Kenapa kau bikin itu anak pukul? Saya stok, ik moet haar slaan, maar niet op zo'n manier. Daarom, aku diambil masukkan ke rumah itu. Ya.
Boarding school.
Boarding school karena strict toh.
Strict.
Strict toh.
Yeah. So it was a Catholic boarding school.
Catholic boarding
Yeah.
school in Semarang.
Semarang. Do you still remember the name of the school?
Oh, Gedangan.
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 Di Semarang.
Semarang.
Who gave you the corporal punishment? Was it the Catholic school?
Oh, the Catholics don't punish me. It's my mother.
Oh, your
When I'm
mom.
naughty, she have a bottle with water and vinegar.
That's her mom.
Oh, of course,
Mom.
yeah.
Kalau kue nakal itu
Okay,
sudah
yeah,
dipotong,
I got it.
pukul kue. Kalau udah ini kupingnya dijewer.
Oh, yeah,
Aduh,
yeah, that I got.
Yeah.
aduh, jewer.
Yeah, like this.
Jewer
Yeah.
kupingnya.
I was like, oh,
Aduh, jewer.
yeah, yeah.
Kalau udah mesti gini,
Yeah.
mesti gini. 20 time. Door tuh, door pompen. En als kind moet laag, niet zo.
Ja.
Moet helemaal pompen. 50 keer. 50 kali kwijt.
Hoe oud was u toen u van Indonesië naar Nederland ging met uw man?
Oh, I never been to Netherlands.
Never. So straight from Indonesia to
from Indonesia.
to
With
here.
the boat, yeah.
So you, oh.
The Jewish community was our sponsor.
How long were you married to this Jewish man?
17 tahun.
17 years.
So all your kids, the 3 kids?
All from one man.
From him?
Yeah, from one.
And then the second husband is a father from
Yeah, he's my boyfriend.
boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, Danny.
You're there.
And we've been together for 25 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
You met him here?
I
in-
met him
in
here,
California.
yeah, also here.
But-
by accident, by a friend.
But how come you still live in
Because he
Holland?
lived in Holland.
My mom died in 1995, and in 1997
They met.
they met each other, something like
And
that.
then you left already.
I was
Yeah,
staying
live in Holland.
still living in
From
Holland.
Indonesia.
So twice a year I
But
go
what
to
was your dad doing here in California?
Vacation,
Oh,
Yeah.
vacation.
like me.
Retired.
Chicky.
Oh, retired.
Retired. He's retired. He's a school teacher.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a school
He's a school
teacher.
he
teacher.
died at 101. 101.
He died 101.
Yeah.
And
So-
I'm 90.
Such longevity.
Something the viewers need to know. So you, as an Indo girl born in the Dutch East Indies, you married a Jewish husband, okay? So usually the Indos, we left to Holland and then go to Australia,
Yeah,
Canada,
yeah.
or SoCal. You went with your Jewish husband straight from Indonesia, from Surabaya, I guess,
No, from Semarang.
Semarang, straight to
United States.
New York or to East Coast or
Los
the West?
Angeles,
Los
San
Angeles.
Pedro.
San Pedro.
From Pedro.
And that was sponsored by the Jewish community.
We're supposed to go to Australia.
Okay.
But he has a brother. His brother lives in Australia. But his brother was married with an Indo. And the Indo, the mother is an Indo, the father is a Toto. So she is 75% European.
Yeah.
But my mother was a Javanese, my father was Dutch.
Yeah.
So I'm 50%
Boy, smart.
Australia doesn't want me to come in. I cannot come in Australia because my mother is Indonesian, 100%. My father is 100%.
Dutch.
So I'm 50-50. I'm not allowed my skin
To
because
Australia?
in 1960 you can come in. But his brother was married with an Indo, but the Indo, the mother is an Indo, Papa is Toto. So she is 75%. In those days you're not allowed.
Oh my God, Australia.
Australia, no.
Racist.
That's why when I went to Australia last month in Brisbane, I was asking, hey, where are the niggers here? We don't have it. We don't have no niggers here. And then I came in Brisbane,
How old were you when you left Indonesia?
I was 27 years old.
Did you experience any animosity from the locals or you were always treated good
Here?
in Indonesia?
Oh, always good.
Always good.
Because I speak the Indo language.
See?
That's the problem.
Yeah. So even for Indos
Even for the Indos,
who spoke the
Who
language,
spoke the
they were
language?
treated equally.
Indonesians always love Indo.
I know.
If you look Indos, they love Indo.
I know, but this
You become a celebrity.
But the purpose of this is I want to make clear to the other Indos who say we were not welcome in Indonesia.
No, that's not
So
true.
this is a
That's
beautiful
not true.
example of an
That's
Indo
not true.
woman who stayed there till she was 25 years old.
27 years old.
How old?
27.
And you were always treated.
Always treated good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good point.
See, that's it.
Nyonya
So-
muda, nyonya muda.
Every story in history has two sides,
No,
and
it's-
it's always one side that gets the attention. While this is a beautiful example.
Because you know why we are so good to the people? Because we have maids. They're babu, and we take good care of the maids.
Yes.
We give them clothes, salary.
Yes.
They live in the back, you know. And in the night when the baby cry, Neneng, ya nyonya muda. They call nyonya muda. Ya nyonya muda. Yo anaknya nangis, angkat. I never wipe the babies.
Life is good, yeah.
I never wipe the babies. Never. Oh,
Never wipe the baby.
never.
Never.
I only breastfeed the baby.
Tyler.
They bathe the
So you know your
baby.
transaction didn't go through?
Everything.
So
Yeah.
maybe next
They
time.
were very good for us for the
That's
English.
right.
Very, very
We
good.
didn't do it.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks. Nice meeting you. Thank you. They were very, very nice to us.
Hey everyone, I hope you really love this story from Tante
love
Anna
'em.
and from Danny.
Danny, yeah.
And if you ever in LA, come visit us here at the Deco, the best coffee with extra
89
Indonesian coffee beans.
coffee to bro.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Lekker and lekker tempe goreng.
There you go. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and if you have
Thumbs
a
up.
comment, leave it below. I
Make
will
some
always.
chendol sometime.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.